Alright guys, still working a little bit on perimeter. Working if we don't know the length of one of the sides, how can we figure out perimeter? Okay. In this first question, John has 16 total feet of wood that he uses to make a sandbox that has 4 sides. He makes sides with lengths of 6 feet, 5 feet, and 3 feet. What length should he make his 4th side to use all 16 feet of the wood? So basically, here's what we know. I'm just drawing a bar diagram for you. We know he's got a total of 16 feet of wood. We know he used 6 feet on one of those sides. He used 5 feet on one of those sides. He used 3 feet on one of those sides. And then that last side we don't know. So if we know that our total is 16 feet, and we know these amounts, in order to find the missing amount, the first step we need to take is add up how much we already know. 6 and 5 make 11, 11 and 3 more make 14. So I know 14 of my 16 has already been used. So in order to use my total amount of 16 feet, I have to think, how much more from 14, how many more feet do I need to make 16 feet? So 14 plus something is 16. Okay? So you can either count up 14, 15, 16, and get 2, or you could have subtracted 16 minus 14, kind of that same thinking. So we would know that this side was worth 2 feet. So really guys, these are going to be a lot of, when you have a missing side, you're going to be doing a lot of subtraction and addition just to find how much you already know, how much you need in all, and that will help you find that missing piece. Okay. Here we have Lilia. Lilia is making a decoration out of straws and cloth with lace around the outside. How long should she cut the 4th straw to use all of the lace? Here's an important piece. She has 22 inches of lace, and she's going to go around this whole figure here with that 22 inches. So we know her total is 22 inches. I see she's already used 6 inches of straw, and 8 inches of straw, and 4 inches of straw. I just don't know how much straw this side is worth right here. And we want to use all 22 of that inches of lace. So we need these numbers to add up to make 22. Okay. So I have 6 and 8 so far. That gets me to 14. 14 and 4 more makes 18. So she's already used 18 inches worth of straw on her way to her 22 inches. So since I know 18 inches worth and my goal is to get to 22, you can do a couple things, just like we did on the last page. You can say, hey, I know 18 and some more makes 22, and you can count up 19, 20, 21, 22. Or you can say, hey, I know she needs 22 total. I know she already has 18. She needs this many left. And really, guys, this thinking right here, it's the same. It's just thinking of it as missing addend or a subtraction. But it's really the same thinking, just backwards. Okay? And they're actually showing that down here, that same thing. We did the addition, missing addition, and then they're saying you can also use that subtraction. They use that bar model just like we did. Theirs is a little prettier than mine, but same thinking. Okay? Now, if Lilia had 25 inches of lace to use instead of 22, how would the length of the 4th straw change? Explain how you would solve it. Okay, so if we still had that same shape, we'll call that our shape. If we have the same shape from up top up here, and we have all the same measurements, the only difference is our total needs to be 25 instead of 22. So let's switch right here. So we still have 8 on this side, 6, 4, and we still don't know this side. And we want our whole to be 25. Okay, we already know that 8, 6, 4, and we don't know this piece. Okay. Remember, 8 and 6 made 14, 14 and 4 more made 18. So this time you would say, okay, I have 18, how many more do I need to make 25? Okay. That missing addend, and you could count up or you could subtract to find 7. Now, something I want you to notice about this answer of 7, it is 3 larger than our answer of 4 from the last question, because she had 3 more inches to use than she did in the last one. So a little bit of just something to think about for you. We really didn't have to redo all of this if we just noticed that the only thing that changed was her total got a little bigger. Then all we had to do was add 3 more inches to how much more she would have to use. All right. Number 2, write an equation you could use to find the length of the missing side of the triangle if the perimeter total was 23. So pretending we know that total was 23, we would say, I already know 8, and I already know 3. I'm just trying to find this number right here. 8 plus 3 plus something makes 23 the total. Or another appropriate equation, 23 minus 8 minus 3. Okay, you've got your total, you're subtracting that 8 that you already know, and that 3 that you already know. Okay, kind of a funky looking one, but remember, it's kind of the same thinking of this one, just thinking of it as subtraction rather than that missing addend addition. Okay. All right, here we're just finding the length of the missing side. I know this perimeter, the total distance around is 30, so I know my total needs to be 30 inches. I already know 12 and 8 of that 30, so I don't know this part. Remember, 12 and 8 makes 20, so I really know 20 of my 30. That means this side has to be 10. Okay. Here on this one, crazy shape, it is a total of 25 feet. And it has 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 4, another 4, a 7, another 7, and then one that we don't know yet. 4 and 4 make 8. 8 and 7 make 15. 15 and 7 make 22. So 22 plus something equals that 25. You can count up 22, 23, 24, 25. It took us 3 feet to get there. Okay. Down here, these are those same kind of problems. Hit pause right here. Practice putting these in or working these out on paper by yourself, because these are some great practice, and then have someone at home check you on them or redo your math, check yourself on them. This is a great way to practice. Just remembering that perimeter means distance around that whole shape. So really these are just addition and subtraction problems for you guys.